Dyslexia is a challenge more than 40 million people face every day in the U.S. That's why One Chicago organization is spreading awareness and raising money for solutions.
The Children's Dyslexia Centers believes your involvement is critical to success, so they're giving you a chance to get involved with their annual 5K run and walk. Lauren Holland joins us with more. Lauren, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like you are the perfect representation, the perfect person to be here to talk about this.
Yes.
You are a mother of a daughter who has dyslexia.
Yes.
And now you're kind of using that to help other people as well. Can you talk to us about when you realized your daughter had it and the steps you took after you found out?
Yeah, so from a very young age, professionally I'm also a teacher, so that's important to note. But from a very young age, I recognized something was different about her early literacy skills, but I didn't know what to do. People kept telling me to give it time, wait and see, and eventually we did take her to have a full evaluation. She was diagnosed with dyslexia. Then I was in a place of what do I do next? And that's how I discovered the Children's Dyslexia Center. I went there and became certified as a tutor so that I could understand what was going on in her mind, in her brain. I needed to know what was going on there. And then from there, she also went to tutoring, received tutoring through the center herself. At the Children's Dyslexia Center, we provide free, no-cost tutoring to students who have been diagnosed with dyslexia. So it's an amazing cause. And then from there, I joined the board because I'm trying to spread that brand awareness and let people know what this charity is doing and what we can do for all our kids.
That's so great, Lauren. Let's break that down just a little bit. So can you talk about sort of what were some of the signs that you noticed, or for parents out there, what should they look for in terms of, there could be subtle signs, they could be, kind of, red light.
So I don't want to get too technical with it because it does have to be diagnosed by a doctor. But what we do know is that it is brain-based, so it's neurobiological, and people with dyslexia struggle with reading, writing, and spelling. It just doesn't come to them as easy. So if you're starting to see those symptoms, you should talk to your child's teacher. And, if you do your own research too, speak to your pediatrician, and they would provide the best insight. But really struggling with reading is the biggest component that we start to see it with school-age kids.
And you guys have 2 locations right now, one in LaGrange and one in Palatine.
Correct.
So people can come visit you if they do have a diagnosis.
Yes.
You get accepted to the program. And tell us about your daughter. What happened after she went through the program? And where she is now.
Yes, so if you did want to enroll your child in our tutoring, there is an application process. You would go to our website, chicagodyslexia.org, and fill out the application, and there's possibly a wait list there. At the center, we do 2 things. We work with our students, like my daughter who went there and now is a graduate. She was there for 2 years, twice a week for 60 minutes. She was working on intervention that deals with those principles of the science of reading, which is a big buzzword right now. Multisensory education, and she went from barely reading when she went into 2nd grade to now she's going into 5th grade and no longer has an IEP for literacy. So she's a champion of what this program can do. The other thing we do at the center is we train our tutors, right? So we're making that next generation of adults to help our children. And that's another piece that we really need, is we need people to enroll and become tutors, which again, you can find on our website.
And that sounds like a very important thing, because it sounds like there is a wait list, so you need more tutors in order to be able to accept more students.
Yes.
But to go back to some of the subtle signs, I mean, even with your daughter, you were sharing with us earlier that sometimes these signs, a lot of parents miss. Sometimes testing isn't available. And then in particular with very well-behaved or maybe shy students, there's,
so one of the things that,
so
we want to recognize that this impacts both males and females at the same rate. One thing I do want parents to know, it has nothing to do with overall IQ or cognitive ability. So you might have a child who's very, very bright. You can have a genius IQ and still have dyslexia. So we have kids that fly under the radar, I guess is what we could say. But continue to be an advocate for your child if you know that there are deficits with reading, and keep pushing forward and asking questions. That's the best thing you can do.
And of course, money helps too.
Yes.
With the cause. That's why you guys are having this run and walk coming up.
Yes.
People can still sign up for that, I assume.
Yes. So we're just just really kicking off our fundraising right now, September 7th at 8:30. We have a run. It's a certified run. Please, please, please enroll. Join us. If you can't be there, join us virtually or make a one-time donation to keep this great cause going. We are a 501c3 charity, so those donations are appreciated more than we can express.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All the information right there on your screen. Thank you.